Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. It's your brother, Bahayar or War, coming to you from Tulsa, Oklahoma, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Raha Kadash, which in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue is the correct name of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers that's living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Woo, Yahshua Allah is going down. These devils are now active in Charlotte, North Carolina. They're running a military operation called Charlotte's Web, and we're not making this up. You can look it up. They're running a military operation in Babylon the Great, aka America, in North Carolina as we speak. Now here's the beautiful part about it. As ICE is running around, because it's ICE trying to round up, the northern brothers and sisters, you got eDUMBmites out protesting them. Some like, oh, this right here looks like sedition. Hey, this looks like some second Edris territory, and I believe it's just getting started. And the reason why he's running Operation Charlotte's Web is because Donald Trump is facing allegations from the Epstein files. They're talking about, we want to see those files. It's got to come out. And it's such a big scandal that's making MAGA be split. Because allegedly, the president like to, suck on them rods. So this dude, hey, he's way under pressure, man. And it's got eDUMBmites, which is your so-called white nation, it's got them looking real bad and real embarrassed. So no further, I'm going to play the clip of them rioting or protesting against ICE in North Carolina. And say if that was Jake, they'd have mowed Jake down with them guns. But since it's their own people, they had to sit there and take it. And they just looked stupid. Like it was nothing they could do about it. So let's play the clip. And man, it's major stuff going on right now. That's white privilege. You can beat on ICE cars and nothing happens.
Tonight we're taking you into the immigration crackdown in Charlotte, North Carolina. Dozens of people have been arrested or detained by federal agents despite protests from the mayor and other local officials. ABC's Faith Abube reports from Charlotte tonight.
Tonight, dozens arrested in Charlotte, North Carolina. The Department of Homeland Security officially announcing Operation Charlotte's Web, saying it's targeting, quote, the worst of the worst criminal illegal aliens. Gregory Bovino, the Customs and Border Patrol commander overseeing the operation, on social media touting 81 arrests on Saturday, claiming many of them had significant criminal and immigration histories. Federal agents seen detaining people across the city throughout the weekend. In one encounter, masked agents seen smashing in the window of this car. The man inside telling our affiliate WSOC he was stopped twice Saturday morning, but was released both times after showing proof he's a U.S. citizen.
Give me your status. Give me your papers. Say, why? Open the door. Say, I'm not open the door.
He says he was injured during the second encounter when agents pulled him from his car and threw him to the ground.
I got pain. It's not terrible, but I got pain.
The DHS responding on social media, quote, during an enforcement operation in Charlotte, this individual became erratic, refused lawful commands, and had to be removed from his vehicle. DHS law enforcement followed their training to remove him. But the administration's tactics sparking protests and drawing condemnation from some residents.
It's terrifying to pretty much know that at any moment a federal agent can just come out and abuse you just because of the way you look.
The state's Democratic governor.
All right. First,
And that's America. That's America right now. You know, they always discriminate and racially profile Southern tribe, you know, your so-called blacks, Judah. They always did us like that, so this is nothing new. So now they're doing the Northern tribe, brothers and sisters, Issachar, your so-called Mexicans, Ephraim, your so-called Puerto Ricans, and your Guatemalans. They're doing them the same way as well. So here we are, and I'm going to go get it. Let's go get it. I mean, it is going down, y'all, Charlotte. Like, hey, I'm praising the Lord the way he breaking this place down. So you go to 2nd Esdras 15 and 14, says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. We call it now. We see that destruction, that sword coming. It says, and one people to stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Look like it's going to be MAGA versus their government. You know, or the government versus MAGA, or some random eDUMBmite group. They got a new group called America First, which is a break off of MAGA. And it looks like we're going to see some eDUMBmite crime, which is biblical prophecy. That's going to be, look like the first domino. And then you read verse 16, it says, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes. It goes to your governors, mayors, senators. In the course of the action stand in their power. And then people went out there on their own accord to protest ICE because now they're saying like, dude, you're blowing our cover. We rule by deceit. We have to make these other groups of people believe that we love everybody, we're good, we're wholesome. What you doing in ICE raids, that's modern day KKK activity. It's making all eDUMBmites and so-called white people look bad. So that's the only reason they're protesting it, y'all. They're not doing that at the goodness of their heart. They're doing that because they're losing money. Because the Northern brothers and sisters, they work for a low wage. They'll pick, you know, work the farms, work for $8 an hour. They make the houses, do the lawn care, and they do it for a cheap price. And the Trump administration, that idiocracy they're doing, because they just don't want Jakes here, they're getting rid of the cheap labor force, which is only going to make this place crumble. Now, the Edomites who voted for Trump are now saying they got played. So now they're trying to reverse course and, you know, try to rewrite what's going on, but they're not going to do that. This is biblical prophecy. The Lord wants Esau to be divided. Their kingdom is not going to stand because of the division, and they just going to bang with each other. And that's going to set off the war and set off really Jacob's trouble. Because I could see Donald Trump suspending the government, calling on martial law to make sure the Epstein files will come out. Or he could push troops into Venezuela and start World War III officially. Officially start World War III. All I got to do is invade Venezuela, go inland. And once World War III gets started, you know, that'll dominate the news cycle, and then won't nobody be talking about Epstein files no more. So watch for chaos to erupt, because the devil's back is against the wall. Because the elites, it look like they're done with Donald Trump, because he's losing influence. He was only good because he was a useful puppet to guide the poor Edomites or the poor white people. Now that he's done losing that control, they're like he's not a good asset anymore. So we'll just give him the Diddy package and, you know, show that he's a sick individual, because he's like that. And that's a scenario that we can see play out. So we'll just watch and see how it goes. But we know that the chaos will lead to this right here we just read. It will lead to sedition among men. It will lead to people not listening to their government no more. The governors, the mayors, the senators, or the president. And they'll just do whatever, you know, how they see fit. With they look Colt 45, their 1911, their AR-15. They'll solve their problem through violence, because that's how Esau get down anyway. You know, and I will play another clip. It's another clip I will play, but they talking about, they use that R word. So I'll just put in the comment section, but I'll just give you a rundown what it would have said. Like, Esau Edom was so far gone that it was a podcast. Edomite called in and told this one young Edomite, who appears to be an Edomite, that what's wrong with being a child ravisher? What's wrong with that? And the dude, the Edomite, took in the back like, dang, my people done fallen so low that we will back this dude on being a child ravisher, showing that they are the wicked, they are the devil in the flesh, and it's all on Front Street. You know, everybody's seeing it, the whole world is seeing who they are. And it's biblical prophecy, which I'm going to go get that. Because they are surely been made bare. And I love it, because now the Lord is backing us up, you know. Backing on up. Hey, the Lord backing us up. Because we've been saying this, everybody called us a hate group. You just hate the white man, they good people, this, and that. And now everything is just coming out. And for them to back dude up shows that they're like that too. They don't even, Esau won't even protect children. They don't care what this dude do. He's their guy and they're going to back him up no matter what. They treat this dude like he's the savior. Donald Trump. So that's the Lord is doing. All he's doing is using these circumstances to do this right here. This Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. So-called white man made him bare. You can see all their wickedness. I have uncovered his secret places. All that Epstein Island, child trafficking, all that's getting known. That's mainstream media now. And everybody knows about how Hollywood runs. Like, all that's coming out. And it says, and he should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. And they smoking meth, fentanyl, Percocets, Oxycontin. I look at a young Edomite and they done. They through. So that prophecy done came to pass. And it says, and his brethren, his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah, all Edomites, they're through. They're cooked. Yeah, there's nothing for them, man. So only thing left now, they're gonna just fight. They're gonna go out kicking and screaming. And the first victims they're gonna be is gonna be like probably their loved ones in their house. You know, Esau, he can't take pressure, so he'll just shotgun everybody in the house because his president is, in their words, a cocksucker. You know? And they probably messing their heads up, man. They probably blowing a head gasket. Like, I put all my eggs in this dude's basket, and to come to find out this dude, like, sucking dudes off. Like, he's a in the closet Momo. And, man, I'm up here just laughing my butt off, y'all, Shroud. Like, man, you can't make this up. Like, hey, the Lord doing a big one right here. So we getting to laugh at these devils. And it's so bad that they're now burning their mega hats. You know, they done with Trump, man. He done embarrassed them. He done clowned them. I'm gonna show you a clip of that. They burning their hats now, man. MAGA, man, these dummies finally woke up. But to me, it still proves you a dummy. We already knew all these things. As a show, Esau is truly children of a fool. Because I'm like, dude, you wanted Donald Trump to be your representation? You are dumb. But go ahead, because I already knew what he's going to do. This dude basically done already bankrupt Babylon the Great. It ain't hit yet. But when it does, this place is going to fall out real bad. So let's check the clip out.
We're not going to play with these anymore. MAGA hats are off. America First hats are on. Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
And this is a great representation of what's left of MAGA. gonna play with these.
Do you see that? So mega is through. And that was predicted in the Bible as well. Let's get that. Let's get that. All these prophecies coming true. That's right, which should really build your faith. Like, the Lord is going hard. Right here. The Lord said he hated Esau, and he gonna lay his heritage to waste. When you go to Malachi 1 and 4, it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we return and build the desolate places. Make America great again. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever. So they talking about building, but what did the Lord say? I'm going to throw down. So this place is not going to be healed. Babylon will not be healed. As the scriptures say, it will never be great again. It's only going to fall from here on out. And because of the hopeful elect, the Lord wasn't a part of it, seeking the Lord's face and his ways, the Lord is now going to take us back up, and Esau will never rule again. This is it for this devil. This is it. No more. These devils about to go into hardcore bondage. That's where these devils are going. They're not about to rule no more. They will not make America great again. America's time is over. The kingdom of heaven is coming next. And we are patiently waiting on that. So all these scriptures have been fulfilled and should boost your faith. It's all in here. That's how we knew this was going to happen. We knew Mega was going to go this way. Especially go to, what's that? I think I got it highlighted. Right here. Right here. Because just like the Lord took down ancient Egypt, the modern day Egypt is also Babylon the Great, aka America. It's built at the modern Egypt. You think not? Looking for $1 bill, you see a pyramid. We was in hardcore bondage like we was in Egypt. It's the same thing. So what did the Lord do in ancient Egypt that he going to do here in this modern time? We're seeing it already. And when you go to Isaiah 19 and 2, and it says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We're seeing that right now. We're seeing that in the clip. They had phones out. When this thing keep getting worse and worse, that's gonna turn into guns. And they're going to shoot at ICE. And ICE is going to shoot back. And it's going to be a war. When that happens, whoever the president is can declare martial law. Once martial law is declared, the Constitution is suspended. They can do whatever they want to do. Arrest who they want to arrest. Unalive who they want to unalive. And we believe the spirit, that's when the MOTB going to run out and be made mandatory. And verse 3, here it go, because this happened to Babylon the Great, America, right now. Isaiah 19 and 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. America's failing, man. This place is done. The economy is bottomed out. She's out of here. And it says, and I will destroy the council thereof. Congress is done. They all scared. The Epstein files, a lot of them is on it. It ain't just Trump. So Congress is all scared. That's the council, being destroyed. Esau ain't got no leadership. His leadership is about, man, their heads is lopped off. Like, their wisdom is gone. So they're nothing for their people. They don't provide nothing. All they doing now is oppressing. The only thing left they can do now is implement the MOTB, the mark of the beast. And it says, and they shall seek to the idols. Yeah, they going to witchcraft. That stuff ain't even working no more. It's over with. It says, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. See, that little witchcraft is over with. Why? Because the truth is out. And Yahshua is in the truth. Therefore, the witchcraft doesn't work on us. And we're the group they really need. They need the smart Israelites to build their kingdom back up. And we not doing it. Sure, we on strike. We waiting on our power. We waiting on our turn. We will not give you no more of our energy. None of our ideas. We still in captivity. We got to do what we got to do. But we're not about to set up here and build your kingdom up like our forefathers did. Nope. That ain't happening. We sitting here eating popcorn and watching you devils flail around like a fish out of water and watching you burn your own house down. And we loving it because we know we got next. So let these devils duke it out. Let them duke it out. Let them fight. Let them tear each other up. We don't care. And what is happening is, because they so embarrassed. I got to get at this too. I gotta get that. Where is it at? Habakkuk 2:16. Cause boy, they going out bad, man. They was so quiet in my job today, y'all, Sharala. And I already know why they was quiet. They was embarrassed. Your president is a cock-sucking, tax evasion, orange, pay old super trick, simped out, weak dude. That's embarrassing. So this is Habakkuk 2:16. It says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered. That's going to the exposure. It says, the cup of the Lord's right hand should be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing should be on thy glory. And that's happening right now. Like Jake was clowning Esau, I be clowning Esau. Everybody's clowning on TikTok. Everybody making TikToks clowning Donald Trump. It's shameful spewing on their glory right now. They glorified in having Trump as their president. Now it's an embarrassment. So that's the Lord putting shameful spewing on their glory. Everything they did, they accomplished. It's trash. You can't feel good about slavery no more. We come to truth and tell them, because you put us in slavery, we putting you in slavery. And they can't say, well, nah, we didn't do that. Yeah, you did. It's documented. See, these devils, they used to pride themselves on that. Now they want to duck around. Oh, I'm Native American. No, you not, you dang devil. Now they running the hide. They up here even lying. I didn't vote for Donald Trump. Like, dude, you had all that mega stuff on. Shut your mouth up. You just bad now because now it's embarrassing to say that. Now you saying you mega is telling somebody you an idiot. It's synonymous with being an idiot. Having mega hat on. So now they run into, whatever and going here and there. That's going to spark civil war. Because I think the people eDUMBmite's about to go at Trump now for embarrassing them like that. How dare you make us look bad in front of these niggers and spicks and these savages? So they might go in there and get dude. Or he might get impeached. Hey, we just going to watch how it do. We just know it's going to go bad for dude. And then Jake, then they going to get some relief when Trump get out of there. And I'm telling them, man, J.D. Vance is worse. Because he's going to bring in the MOTB. He's a tech guy. So, we don't really care who we off in there because prophecy going to rain out. But through the spirit, it look like J.D. Vance might be the guy to bring in that mark of the beast. Because I think they're going to get rid of Trump. We'll see. Because he got some moves to stay in power. He can start World War III. He can declare martial law. So he got some moves he can play. But Esau's not smart. So they might go with a dumb option. And shoot, we like, hey, man, we going to wait it out. And stick with the Lord. And I'm going to end off with one more. I got to get that. Is it divide or against? Right here. That Matthew 12:26. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, we're seeing that now, he is divided against himself. How should then his kingdom stand? And we can answer that question. His kingdom's not going to stand. It's going to fall. They have too much division now. The Edomites are all broken up, man. You got, and they calling it, what was it, Antifa? They got the LGBT. They got America First, MAGA. There's going to be some other breakoffs. And they all divided. They can't come to conclusion on nothing. And that was not their issue about 20 years ago. They didn't have those problems 30 years ago. Now they got major problems. Esau cannot get it together. They running on fumes at this point. So brothers and sisters, we ain't got to deal with the devil too much longer. The Lord is, hey, he's bringing that prophecy about. This is the way it's rolled up. It's a very beautiful sight to see. And I'm loving it. And so with that being said, I hope this was edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah. Hey, and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.